Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Grace Hollow Rabbitry. I'm PJ. I'm located in northwest Arkansas, where I raise commercial meat breed rabbits. I raise rabbits for a handful of reasons. First and foremost, to provide meat for my family at the kitchen table. I also raise rabbits for the fertilizer. I do have a garden. It's been small lately, but I do like the fertilizer in my garden. It's one of the best. And I hear New Zealand fertilizer is the best. I don't know. A friend of mine says silver fox manure is the best. I don't know. They both, to me, seem to be doing a pretty good job. So, anyway, there you go, Sherry Lou. That was just for you. I also provide quality breeding stock. I've been working with the New Zealands for several years now, and I do compete heavily, at least in the South Midwest, Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Kansas, some in Missouri, some in Illinois, and I hope, I keep making plans to go to Tennessee, and I haven't quite made it there yet, but I keep hoping. And if I ever find any in Mississippi that's close enough, I'd like to go to Mississippi. However, today, what I wanted to talk about was we had some May babies. We had 6 litters in May, and it's been a while since I've done an update. And I've got a lot of work to do with those guys this week. I need to get them all pulled out. I need to sort through them all. Make, unfortunately, my first calls for those litters, and decide who's show quality, who's breed quality, and who's dinner quality. So let's go ahead. I know you're dying to see how the May babies have developed, so let's go take a look. All right, so first up we have these 4 youngsters right here. We got this beautiful broken, and we got a black, and we have another black, and then we have that little Charlie back there. These guys are out of Shawnee and Bentley. All these guys was born between May 17th and May 19th. And Shawnee and Bentley did kindle 4, and they still have their 4. They've now been weaned, but I haven't done anything more than that with these guys. So hopefully this week I'm going to get in here and look through them and get them tattooed. Find out what we have, male or female. I do know that the little Charlie back there is a buck. But that's as far as I've gotten so far with this litter. They're doing real well. Alright, next up are these fellas. And these guys are out of Witter and Kirby. Witter was a Duluth carrier. And Kirby is a blue buck. And so we do have 2 blues, and the rest are black. Now they kindled 9, and if I remember correctly, we lost 1 blue and 1 black when they were youngsters, and so we did wean 7 of these guys. So this is probably going to be the litter that I start out with, sorting through and sexing and culling, because it's the biggest litter, and they're in this cage. It's one of my biggest cages. But they're getting big enough now. They're starting to crowd up a little bit, so I need to get them thinned out and moved off into some of their smaller bunches. So anyway, this is Witter and Kirby's bunch. Handsome looking group of babies there. Okay, I know it's just a little bit dark in here, but next up we have Cass and Dave. And this is Dave's last litter, and we have these 2 black. They only kindled 2, and then Cass helped raise some of Blue Eyes Blues. But right here we have 2 black does out of Cass and Dave. And let me tell you, both of these young ladies right now look very promising. Okay, and then here we have Nellie's litter. This is Nellie and Cash. And they kindled 8, and there was actually 5 weaned, There used to be a Charlie here, but the Charlie doe has already been sold. She went to a nearby neighbor who was looking to get into some brokens. She had some solid bucks, and she wanted a Charlie doe. So that's where Nellie's other one, little one, went. But we've got some real beauties here. My favorite is this gorgeous broken black back here. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous little baby right there. I just love that little fella. And this little black one right here is looking pretty good too. And of course we have a blue. He's got some power in his haunches. And then we got a little broken black. This one's just a little bit smaller than its siblings. Generally they do catch up, but sometimes they just don't. Good looking litter here though. Alright then, and then we have this litter. We have, this is Blue Eyes, and if you shall remember, I accidentally bred Blue Eye to Y. They were a brother and sister pair, and so that was a oopsie breeding, and so they kindled 14. They had 10 blue and 4 whites. We lost 3 of the blue and 1 of the whites, and so they weaned, believe it or not, we actually weaned 10 of these kits. And now I don't plan on keeping any of these. Now there was one really nice doe out of here, and she's already been sold. But the rest of these, I think, are just a little undersized. I think they're going to be small. And they do carry the white gene, and so I'm hesitant to let any of these go anywhere. And now I'm sad because look at the blue on this little creature. That is a tremendous, tremendous blue. I love the color on that one, and I don't know, just for color, see how this one grows out and see if it has the body type. Because, boy, that is one of the darkest blues I have ever seen. I mean, it's just a gorgeous shade of blue. That's the blue that I strive to pull out of my herd. And beautiful, beautiful. We'll have to wait and see if it's a buck or a doe. But I probably won't keep any of these. If I do, it's probably going to be that one. Now this one here also has a real deep blue. I don't think it's quite as rich as the one in the corner. We have 6 of these boogers left. We got these 3, and I haven't sexed them. I don't know if they're male or female. But most of them are narrow in the haunches, like this one is narrow. That one's a little narrow. I think all of these are kind of narrow. So I'm not sure that they're going to be show quality. I'm almost certain that they won't be. And with narrow in the haunches, I'm not sure that they're going to turn out to be very good breeding quality either. And so in my opinion, if they're not show quality and if they're not breeding quality, then that makes them dinner quality. But I do love that blue, that shade of blue right there. Man, oh man. And that one does have the better haunches of what I've seen. Now this other dark one, it might not be as wide as I would like, but it's certainly got the depth. So there would be some potential with these two. Definitely the color, and then we've got the strong haunches here, and we've got the depth there. However, I think in my herd, I'm progressed enough that I'm not really looking for a parts bunny. Now, I could use the color, so it's going to take some thought on my part, whether I want to try to use the color and breed that into my best bodies, or just keep working with what I have. We'll have to think about that when I get him out, get a good look, and find out whether it's male or female. And last litter, but not least, these guys are looking fabulous. we have, I think these are the bucks. We got 2 black and a broken. And you know, I haven't got them out and looked at them a whole lot, but just watching them here in the pens, wow. We've got some strong body types in this group, all 6 of them. Now, a few of these are missing a toe. Unfortunately, we had a dog that came out here. One of my own dogs. She was in training. She's no longer with us, so we don't have to worry about it now. But she did come out and nipped off a few of my toes. And this is one of the litters that got hit. There's 1 or 2. I'm not sure which ones. I know one of the does. These are the does. I know one of these does is missing a toe, and I think one of the bucks. I'm not real sure. I'll have to get them out and get a better look at them. They're already healed, and fur has grown back, so it's hard to tell at a glance who they are. But this is, if I haven't already said, this is the Queen and Bentley's litter. These are broken black and black. If I remember correctly, these are the 3 does. They kindled 7 and raised 6. And I love this little broken in the corner. Unfortunately, this one does not have a even nose marking. And I hope to do a video on that while I'm looking at these litters this week, taking a look and showing you what nose markings are acceptable and not acceptable. This one right here, for sure, you know, real nice doe. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful markings, other than an uneven nose marking. Great body type on these guys. So if you're in the market and going to be attending one of the shows I'm attending soon, you may want to get in touch with me, because just looking at them here, they all look like they're going to be excellent breeding quality, and probably would have been show quality, except for the ones that are missing toes. The ones that's missing toes, I most likely won't keep. So if you're interested, you can get a real nice rabbit at a pretty discounted price because of missing toes. Missing toes is not going to affect how they breed. Beautiful, beautiful litter right here. Out of the May babies per litter, I'd say this is probably my best looking litter. Now, Shawnee's got a real nice looking group up there too. There's some real nice looking ones in Nellie's litter, some nice looking ones in Witter's litter. But this one right here, the Queens, I mean, all 6 of them look great, I think. Here's the bucks, one more time. Look at that handsome fellow right there. Isn't he gorgeous? I think he's going to make the show team if he's not one of the ones missing toes. Yep, I think he's going to make the show team. And this little fella in the back, too. Just a handsome little boy. Alright, I got to let these guys go. I spend all night looking at them. There you have it, guys. That's a quick look at the May babies. And like I said, I hope this week to get an in-depth look at these guys. I'm going to pull them each out, take a good look at them, get them sexed, and start dividing them up, finding out who's male and who's female, who's a keeper, and who's an eater. Down below, I'm going to leave some links. One's going to be to my webpage, which will have my show schedule, my intended show schedule. So if you're looking to purchase any of these that I might not be putting to the show team, you let me know, and maybe we can meet up at a show. I'm going to also put a link to the Rabbits fan page. That way you can keep an eye on what's going on a day-to-day basis. I've been pretty busy lately and under the weather, so I haven't been making daily posts like I normally try to do. But when I do, that's where you're going to find it first. It's right there on that fan page. And the last link is going to be to my personal Facebook page. So if you have questions or would like to talk to me directly, you can do so there. Thanks for watching, and until we speak again, God bless.